Uh, this is the continuation of Angular Nights. There's kind of two storylines going on at once. This is something that maybe is a little too visual for spoken word poetry, but I trust all you people to be smart. So we're going to continue on. Again, the premises is this woman who loses her heart to someone, obviously, and I don't know, do you lose your mind when you lose your heart? It's like that wonderful saying, find the thing you love and let it kill you. It's that kind of intensity, and on the other side of that is the very logical, well, this happens to everybody, and there's something going on in you that has nothing to do with this other person, but that's too logical for me. I'm just going to keep reading here. Angular distance. Those nights, the arguments like living poetry, jumble of words flung across the tables, defense maneuvers made necessary by an act of war, the way we blundered into one another's lives. You escaped, leaving ghosts behind the ice mother and ectoplasm. These poems, knives to cut a passageway. There's beauty in that, the battered kind. You would understand. His name is Push Me Pull You. Hold on, I lost that. Let's go back. His name is Push Me Pull You, has a head on either end. He goes in all directions you won't have time to mend before he beats you up again and feasts upon your pain. His name is Push Me Pull You, has a head on either end. His name is Push Me Pull You. He's a nasty little beast. Confess your sorrows to him. He's the Inquisition priest. He'll probably drive you crazy if you're not too fat or lazy. His name is Push Me Pull You. He's a nasty little beast. The glass woman sits in the hospital garden, surrounded by flowers nodding their small white heads. She reaches out, they bend away, shrinking from her touch, as always, always. The man is watching her, as always, always. He makes notations, turns another page, 20 now. She has counted. This is my history, she thinks. He is writing me a life so I may live it. She reaches quickly, pinches off a bloom. This is for cruelty, she says. Put that in. "86 degrees at dawn. The women are coming this morning. Woke up in steam full of hives, poems. Cold water drenches both. The women are coming this morning," which is off topic, but Joyce said put everything in. Actually, I think that was Pound, but never mind. So I put in the women, witnesses for Jehovah, arriving twice monthly to render salvation. They have their facts in order, while I have none. Yet I offered tea, catch the surprise in their eyes, and they're suddenly more human. I want to ask them, does it matter what you bring me? Salvation or a spark to light these words. Their eyes click shut, open on forbearance. If only I could make them see there is grace in this struggle too. The healing is slow. I sleep late. Eat eggs and butter to fatten the heart you so depleted. I am learning to pray again, lighting candles in the church, promising the Virgin publication if she will grant this miracle that I may not love you. Maybe it wasn't you at all. Maybe I heard a voice, looked up, wanted it to be yours. Maybe it was. Maybe you were just asking the time. Maybe I saw a hand reach out, wanted it to be you reaching from me. Maybe it was. Maybe you were falling, reached out to steady yourself, Knocked me off balance. Never even knew. And this is a conversation. The lines, every second line in this part is italicized. So it's like she's speaking to the doctor or whatever. And the second line is her actual words. And the first line is the thoughts. The prism on the desk is catching sunlight. Now I think I know how much I drained from him. Making stained glass windows on the wall. He was fighting for his freedom. The room is thick with silence. When a man does that, he uses his best weapons. Smell incense in the musk of aftershave. This would have made us both look foolish. The glass woman comes full circle. As if he were shadowboxing. This room a whisper box, as if I enjoyed the pain, wherein you tell the sins, words his choice that label maker, they say you're guilty of. He knew where the flesh would give. A slivered smile her hands confess, the medius parts, they open toward the man in supplication. He does not smile. Mostly he knew I loved him. The hands draw back, and how that dulled my knife. They clenched to fists. Finally he asked, and beat a phlegm, have you anything left to say to me of small resistance? The silence poured like honey from her throat, from my throat. Boy, if anybody's still with me, I gotta tell you, you're doing well. Part 3. I think let's hold part 3 and we'll try it again. I'm going to see if I get any views on these. Boy, what a strange way to speak out to the possibility of an audience. It's interesting.